Okay, luckily I remember, I hope I remember, this what if. Hello everybody, this is Dunkle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and today we are doing a one-shot, once again, of what if Deku was a yokai. Now, I've actually been asked in the comments, did I get the idea from Yokai Watch? What the fuck's a yokai watch? It sounds familiar, but I don't remember the anime. Remember that. Is it a TV show I don't remember about? Because I actually do not remember something called a yokai watch. It's either A, I'm too old to remember, or it was just too boring for me to care. Here. So, whoever asked me that question, did I get it from yokai? I think we're both thinking of a different yokai, because if I remember what I am thinking it is, it's about these cute little pudgy little creatures that look cute and adorable and really do no harm. I am thinking of the other way around. I am thinking of a frickin' demon from Japanese lore, or Chinese. Does China have yokais? Huh. Well, they're all technically the same country. They're both from the dynasty, so I guess they do? Whatever. So yeah, this is part 2 of What If Deku was a Yokai. So pretty much, we actually start off with Izuku. Now, actually, where we last left off, if I remember correctly, because as it was made a couple of minutes ago, well actually no it wasn't, it was made longer than that, but pretty much Izuku got done killing and eating Vegeta. But we all know, knowing the frickin' Dragon Balls, it is not hard to pretty much bring someone like that back from the dead. Let's be honest here. So with Izuku, who is pretty much the toughest one in the group, Izuku decides to wake the Trunks up. Why? Well, it's Tuesday and it's a school day, so yeah. So Izuku, being the kind and caring yokai, which is, I think we all know, is total bullshit, considering he literally is a murderous psychopath in the game, in the anime, in the What If I created. So Izuku is the first one to wake up, and just sees, well, him just sleeping. And this is when Izuku's bluntly thinking, this guy's so adorable. It's like a cub. Almost makes me want to. He just starts ready his fangs, but this is when he remembered. Calm down, you need him, eat him. Besides, this is when he realized the spear is pointing at him. That fucking spear will chop me in half if I even attempt to. I know that spear does not trust me. Can't say I blame it, but at least it's a smart spear. Smart enough not to trust me anyway. Because if I was that spear, I would not trust me either. So pretty much after that, this is when Izuku gets up. Now pretty much, actually no, he starts licking Trunks to wake him up. This is when he wakes up. Morning. Did you have to wake me up? Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh shit! This is when immediately Trunks starts getting up and getting ready for school. Immediately, he doesn't even hesitate. He attempts everything in his power to get it ready. He puts on clothes, he puts on his pants, you name it. He literally tries to make sure he gets ready. And also, so he doesn't look like a fucking idiot, considering he was wearing pants. I think we all can agree that that would be embarrassing. So pretty much after that, Izuku literally sat down. Now, Izuku, I forgot to mention, this is when Izuku literally managed to grab some hamburgers. Mostly because, well, he only managed to eat them. But this is when this is when they turn on the TV. And this is when they read, we have reports of murders of innocent workers who has been destructive of pretty much Pretty much they're explaining about these people getting mauled to death. And the similarity is a little bit to Izuku, but Trunks doesn't jump the gun, not like the anime, where the one guy does. Trunks actually looks at him. Nope, don't look at me. Izuku thinking, these pathetic, stupid, idiotic mortals actually released those heads? What a bunch of idiots. Yes, even I know the consequences of releasing those creatures. Ugh, they're probably been sealed in there for God knows how long. So they're gonna think whoever sealed them is still in this mortal realm. Which isn't. The woman, if I remember correctly, died centuries ago. So there's no way she's alive. As a matter of fact, it would take a lot. If she was actually a spirit, I could understand that. But she's not. If I remember correctly, she's not even close to alive. So as a matter of fact, no one knows if she's alive. Well, what am I saying? Humans can only live for 100 years. So I know she's dead. Doesn't take an expert to know that. As a matter of fact, it takes the opposite of an expert. So pretty much, after literally going through that, and seeing that, this is one pretty much, Trunks says, what do you think? It's probably those 3 heads. 3 heads? Yeah. He explains the family of, what's their name? Huh. Are we gonna have trouble with them? Yup. They're gonna go after the person who sealed them. However, these yokais are idiots. What makes you say that? Because normal humans cannot live for 500 years. And as a matter of fact, it's rare for even a human to live past 200. Their lifespan is too fragile. Now, if it was an angel, I could see them actually having that thought. But unfortunately, they can't. These mortal creatures are pretty much just idiots. They think that the person who sealed them away is still alive. It doesn't take an expert to know that the girl isn't. Does that mean they're going to try everything in their power to find the girl who sent them in that dimension and destroy them? Luckily, there's books around here who explain that family. So pretty much after seeing this, and literally Izuku, who goes through the books, here they are. This is when they start reading. Is there any one similarity to the person who sealed them in? One. And that is? This one shows the picture. Who's that? That's Gohan's mom, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, huh? This one he's thinking, oh, Chi-Chi of the Chi-Chan clan. They are known to be priests. I can see where they got this idea. I've actually met one of Chi-Chi's ancestors. Can't remember her name. Chongqing, I think. It doesn't matter. Or anyway, the woman that they're looking for has been dead for years, so I highly doubt that she's here in the mortal realm. If she was, she'd turn into an angel, or a spirit or a spirit. Definitely a spirit. So I gotta find these creatures and put them in their pathetic place. Ace. Although I haven't killed their kind in quite some time. A smirk comes from Izuku's face. Are you... Oh, my apologies. But are you saying we're gonna have to save this Chi-Chi? We don't really have to. I mean, I don't even see a reason to help her. Isn't she, like, Bulma's friend or something? Besides, if we don't stop these creatures, 1,000 more lives will be in danger. You're right. I shouldn't let grudge hold me. Let's go see if we can help her. Is there anything we should know? Yeah, today's our daily shopping. Shopping? You know, buying stuff. Like, oh, you know, the usual things that girls like. Shiny shoes, shiny stuff. Ow. I mean, women like shiny things, period. Well, except tom girls or lesbians. They just love their women or like to work out. Okay, fair point. Like, but you're gonna have to be more demonstratic. Like, or yeah, I get what you're going. Here's what I'm trying to say. Hey, around these days, women only care about one thing: money, TikToks, and wanting to be pregnant at the age of 15 for some bloody reason. Wait, what? Izuku's mind. Back in the day, you would have been killed if you pulled that stunt. Japan has really went up to the thing, huh? As a matter of fact, the human race is fucking weird. Although Japan's a little bit lower than any other creature, I mean they do force women to have an arranged marriage, so I can't even be mad. And also, in their mind, lesbians are disgraced and be accused of being possessed by a une. Everyone knows that. Anyway, this is when Izuku goes to the person. Literally, this is when they go to Chi-Chi. They manage to find her. This one they hear, oh, Trunks, how are you? Not dead yet, you. I'm actually fine. Hey, have you seen Vegeta? He's disappeared lately. Vegeta? I haven't seen him since last night. He left? He probably left. Izuku's thinking, oh, he left somewhere. Now, him licking his chomps. But I don't know where he went, sorry. But that's odd. Goku's been looking for him for the past 3 days now. I mean, Goku's been looking for him. Maybe he went in somewhere? Trying to find Bulma, maybe? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I shouldn't probably get too worried about it. He probably just went in somewhere to get away from cheap Bulma or something. Okay. With Bulma, who was actually trying to call Vegeta, but can't get himself. And I can't get him. Where is he? I can't get a cell on him. This is when Ugo just sits down. This is when immediately Izuku sees the creatures. And this is when I hear, we have found you, Uchangi. So that's her name. Chang'e, huh? Alright. This one he says, Saw. This one immediately Izuku shows himself. Trunks? Yeah? What is that? Huh? Izuku, what are you doing? Ui, get Chi-Chi out of here, now. Huh? Chang'e, we will have our revenge. This is when immediately Izuku bites off one of the heads. It's completely in half, but immediately spits it out. Blech. Your kind is always nasty. Do you need? I'm fine. Just get her out of here. Right. This is when they immediately go on. Trunks gets her out of there. What is that thing? I'll explain. And when we don't really have the time to worry about that now, Chi-Chi. Hey, weakling. Please. You dare! I double dare. Listen, this is my territory now. Understand? Go find your own fucking meals to devour. Where this place is not for you. Be silent, worm.
We will leave once we have our revenge.
You guys are idiots.
It's what?
What makes you think that the girl you are looking for is even alive? Have you ever thought in your head that maybe she's dead? When's the last time you ever seen a mortal live more than 500 years? There's none. I have never heard of a human literally living longer than 500 years. The limit of humans that can live is literally 100. 200 if they're lucky. And you know it. Your pride is just blinding you to the harsh truth that you're a failure to even get your revenge.
I had enough of you!
Ooh, agreed. It's time to end this. This is when Izuku literally grabs his blade. This is when Izuku literally pops out his extra claws. And this is when they start attacking him. Now, pretty much the yokai, I bite into his skin. But his skin is super durable. That probably doesn't taste good, does it? What's it feel like to eat an Origan's blood?
He's an Oregon!
They immediately let go. Yeah, not so tasty, am I? And you forget that Oregons have a very poisonous blood. That doesn't take a frickin' expert to know. And yet here you are trying to feast upon the blood of an Oregon. An ebony Oregon, that I forgot to mention. This is when one of them say, "Why? Huh?
Why are you defending the humans? Oregons hate humans with a passion."
That may be, but unlike my brothers and unlike my weak people, I can see past them. I don't see humans as food. Well, that's a lie. I do see them as food, but they're not as bad. There are some humans that are actually worth sparing, but some are just too delicious to pass up. This is my hunting grounds, and I will not have some pathetic family ruin my meals. And this one, he just starts killing the heads. And immediately, this is when Izuku hides himself. What a bunch of pathetics. This is when... And Izuku sits down. This is when Izuku just starts doing things. Hey, this is when I hear... Hey, this is when they start going. Oh wait, Izuku got back to them, and he sees them. Yo. Trunks. Yo, what's up, you two? Did you do it? Did you kill them? Yeah, I doubt we're gonna be dealing with them anytime soon. What makes you so certain? Trust me when I say this, we're not gonna deal with them. I can tell. Oh. Alright. But I got a feeling that we might. Not for long. I mean, if we do deal with them, it will be quite some time. Besides, they're just pitiful. What did they want with me? Simple. They mistook you for your ancestor. What? Your ancestor. He explains the ancestor that Chi-Chi had. I mean, yeah, we had a reputation of, but I thought those were just bedtime stories. My mom and dad told me. Rule number 1, kid, never, forever, or doubt your family's stories. That's a punishable way to lead to death. Izuku thinking, hey, what a stupid woman. How can a pitiful girl like her even survive against Tsunune? I could tell she'll get killed before she can even get a chance to say a single prayer. There, doesn't take a fucking expert to know what to be friends with and what to not. Although Trunks is also an exception. I mean, he's friends with Itadori Garen, which are the most violent demons. I guess anything's possible. For a feast. You look hungry. Huh? Oh, I'm fine. Well, at least let me repay you. This one he brings out a Baconator from Wendy's. It's a Baconator. You can eat it. This one Izuku's thinking, are you kidding me? Yokais don't eat this crap. Although I can't really disobey, but I can't really be mad for tribute. But it's something to eat, I guess. Yes. I mean, what is there to eat? Damn it, I died. Anyway, this is when he says, look. And this one you just hear him say, well, thanks for the food. I guess I could take a bite. This is when he just takes a bite of the food that he was given. Huh. It's actually not that bad. A little chewy, but it will do. This is when he also feels it. Aaron? Blech. Grease. I can remember why I don't eat human food that much. Although, if I remember correctly, I don't remember food being this greasy. Even when they were serving something like pig, it was never this greasy 500 years ago. Oh, sheesh. Ugh. Talk about nasty. But I can't be mad, I guess. Something to eat. Anyway, this is when Izuku takes a further bite. Huh. This will have to do. I noticed that not many people would actually eat these. But this is when Izuku just starts eating more of it. Anyway, this is when also Izuku this is when they get home. So much for school. Well, ever since the murder started, school's temporarily canceled. For how long? About 2 or 3 days. Especially for the mourns of people who lost their family. Huh. Anyway, this one Izuku turns about to turn back to normal, but until he hears, oh, shit. What? It's my mom. She's back home. What's she doing back so early? This is when oh man, I really don't feel like listening to her stories. Reese, why do you even listen? I mean, you got more interesting stories from me than anything else. That's the only reason she'll actually wake my ass up, because she'll go on vacation. Might as well face the music. It's gotta be probably some crappy opera anyway. This one Izuku is given then the person. But luckily Izuku, this is when Trunks walks in and pretty much says, oh, you're home early. Yes, I know. Normally I'm not, but your father didn't call. What do you mean? I mean, everyone's looking for him. And no one knows where he is. Are you sure you checked everywhere? I mean, there is that one spaceship that he likes going to get away from you. Very funny, Very funny, Trunks. But yes, I have searched there. Twice. He's not there. Do you have any idea what happened to him? Nope. Sorry. I'm listening when Trunks just walks back to his room. Wait, hold up, boy. Huh? Yes? Trunks gives a... Chi-Chi just starts bursting out laughing. No way, there's no way that's the Beast Spear. Good prop. Yep, a good prop, I know, right? I'm so proud you listen to my stories. Freeze. Great. I'm glad to as well. And this when Trunks walks back to his room with Izuku. She does not know, does she? Nope. Oh. I don't think she does. You think she can? I don't think she'll handle it. Let's hope she does. I ain't going back in there. Izuku thinking, there's no way in hell I'm gonna let this mortal let me back in some pitiful home because his mama tells him to. If she gets in my way, she'll end up like her husband. A juicy little steak. Izuku? Huh? Are you okay? You look a little annoyed. I was just hoping I could show my form. Does it take a lot of stamina to use your... No, it's just that I prefer to be Sheen. And besides, how else are you gonna lay on me? Well, I could always just use that body pillow I had. Ow! Body pillow? Him thinking of a man who could literally put his entire body inside a pillow. Mostly it's just a human size, it's just a body-sized pillow. Oh, sounds weird. It kinda is. My mother bought it for me and thought it'd be a good idea to have one. Oh, really? Apparently your mother's an idiot. I get that a lot. Anyway, let's get some sleep. Agreed. So pretty much when they get some sleep, Trunks just starts falling asleep. With Izuku. Oh? Huh. I'm kinda glad I found her. This is when Izuku dozes off. But this is when he hears, "Oh, get over yourself, you upsetting cunt." Izuku's thinking, "Wow, why don't you tell me what you really think? The fuck is your problem?" Ow. Oh, he's sleep talking. I didn't know he talks in his sleep. Must be one heck of a sleeper. Bulma, no one cares about your grandmother. She's been dead for 10 years, for shit's sake. Ow, well dang, I can't even blame him for that if he was talking about his grandma. No. Oh, I don't think he'll fit Izuku. What the hell is he thinking? If he's thinking what I think he's thinking, then he is obviously weird. Beyond comparison. This is when Izuku just starts dozing off and actually falls asleep. So the next morning happens, and immediately, this is when Trunks wakes up to get some cup of coffee. But this is when it says, "Don't bother." This is when he finds a note on the fridge. "Don't bother looking for me." This is when he realized the cellar was open. Oops, you forgot to close the cellar door, didn't you? I think she found out. So she knows that thing is not a prop. Nope. Yep, she found out. So she left. Out of fear? That's a good question, I don't know. Probably not. Probably just shocked to find out what happened. That's my theory anyway. Some theory. That's when Izuku starts literally leaving. This is when they say, "Alright, let's head to school." Well, alrighty. This is when Izuku's thinking, something to do at least. This is when Izuku literally walks off with him And this is when they start learning about art. Yep, Trunks does art class. Not by choice, anyway. This is when pretty much Trunks gets to his class. But this is when he also goes to the art museum after, mostly because he has nothing better to do. This is when Izuku says, "Sheesh." Huh. Anyway, this is when Izuku starts going. And this is when he sees This is when he just sees one of the paintings. This is when he's thinking, oh great. I don't feel like dealing with an une. Hey, what's an ogre doing here? Ogres don't really come around these parts anyway. Not near Japan. Normally they're in China. Something must have happened. This painting. It screams hatred, meaning something's up. With Izuku. Ooh. Huh. This is when he literally gets there. When they get to class, this is when immediately Trunks is just talking to himself. But this one in a baseball bat is about to hit Trunks right in the face, but Izuku who counters it by slicing that thing into nothing but a freaking shielded shreds. Like paper through a shredder. The heck was that thing? Izuku, that was a baseball bat. I mean, that was a baseball. Baseball? Oh, yes, a baseball. It's a sport. This is when Izuku's thinking, I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was a freaking fireball. All sent by a freaking dragon. That would have sucked. I did not feel like fighting a god. Odd. But this is when pretty much they're interrupted, but by hearing the words, "Hey, son!" Huh? The fuck? I mean, this one, actually not son, this one they hear, "Hey, Trunks!" Huh? Oh, great. Oh, come on, who's the weakling? I don't know. This is when immediately, it doesn't take an expert to know that he hates them. So pretty much, when Izuku got to the when Trunks sees them, he says, "What do you want, Goku?" "Hey, have you seen Vegeta?" "No. Bulma asked me yesterday. I haven't seen him." "Really? Did he by chance leave his armor somewhere?" "What do you mean?" "Well, I found something a little bit disturbing." This is when he shows fragments of Vegeta's armor. This is literally all we could find. I think Vegeta got attacked by a wild animal. That's impossible. It takes a lot. What wild animal could kill him? Izuku. Thinking, crap. I knew I should have threw it in the ocean. And instead of burying it behind someone's front lawn. I need to think more often. This is when he's thinking, no, there's no way. Izuku's a cute, cuddly little creature. Sure, he would never do that. This one, and pretty much Trunks, this is when he says, "Do you have any idea?" No, sorry, I don't. If I did, I would tell you. I'm sorry. It's fine. This is when Trunks literally starts to... This is when he says, "Oh, by the way, you're not going to school today." "What? Why?" "Simple. People are looking for the murders, and the police academy is worried that you'll be next." Okay, this is just stupid. I gotta get to class, Goku. Goku's about to grab him, but Izuku shows his bloodlust to him. This is when immediately Goku gets back. What the hell? Why can't I not touch him? What are you hiding? What are you hiding, Trunks? Immediately Izuku sees the ogre. This is when Izuku looks up to see the ogre. And immediately this is when Trunks just sees a kid. And this is when he realized she's about to jump. Hey! What is he doing? It's obviously that Une. This is when they hear Une saying, "Do it, sister. Jump, and we can be demons together." This one here, "Do it, brother." My bad, I meant to say brother. "And we can be together." This is when this one she jumps, but Trunks saves her. Saves him. "I got you." Ooh. This is when the Une shows his true form.
Damn you! Looks like I feast upon people tonight. Oh no, you don't.
This is when Izuku slashes the Une.
What the?
Hi there.
An Origaran protecting humans? Why would an Origaran care for human?
Simple. You're in
my territory.
And this one, the Izuku and the Une, and the ogre, pretty much start fighting. The ogre pretty much has the upper hand in strength, but Izuku has something that he doesn't: agility. So Izuku slashes and pretty much causes bleeding all over the place. And Izuku even grabs the ogre by the throat and just snaps the creature's neck with his jaw. But the ogre's not down. This one Izuku says,
"Trunks, use the beast spear."
Oh, right. Trunks uses the beast spear. His hair grows long, and his feralness kicks in. This is when Izuku runs it. This is when Trunks grabs the spear and just stabs it in the Une's head. What happened? This is when the ogre pest goes away, and Trunks immediately brings the boy to his home. Do you know this guy, Trunks? No. Oh. This is when Izuku takes a good sniff. This is just a 5-year-old. I knew this is why I hate ogres. They like to watch their prey suffer before they feast. Little brats. I'm kind of glad I killed that ogre. And I'll kill a lot more if they dare show their face around my territory. Coffee. But I gotta get rid of one thing, though. When Trunks takes the kid back to his home. This is when Izuku actually follows the kid home. This is when Izuku sees the gravesite. Here lies Deacon Gerald, loving brother and loving priest. He smells the coffin, and he just disgusted. Pedophile. This one he also smells the aura. I know that aura. Child abuse. This is when Izuku walks in and to see the mother putting cigarette ash on her son. Mind you, she's taking out the cigarette and just put it on his child's skin. Izuku sees this and becomes enraged, pops out his claws and starts walking towards the mother. While these kiddo just saying, "Somebody please. No one's gonna hear you, dirty sinner." Oh
Oh, but I disagree.
This one, the girl turns around and she is Izuku.
Hi there. What the hell? Hello? Oh, there. I got only a couple of words to say. Hey, how dare you? Torture a kid of something it cannot control. You torment the poor thing. You torture the little boy. Of something it can't control. I know a monster when I see one. I know someone who prays to a god, but to the point where a boy calls an Origara to save him. No person such as you deserves to live.
This is when the girl says, "Please don't kill me."
Kill you? Oh no, little one. I'm not going to kill the child, but the mother. I'm going to feast well tonight.
And the only thing you hear from the woman, her scream echoed through the valley. As they heard her screams, they even sensed it. And Trunks immediately even heard the screams. The hell? What was that? I never heard that before. What happened? This one he says, Izuku, who got done literally eating the guy, right? This is when Izuku walks off. And managed to get back home. Once he gets home, Trunks is pretty much still asleep. But Izuku gets him comfortable and lets him sleep on him. This one Izuku's thinking, I despise their kind. I fucking hate child abusers. I hate them way more than I hate my own kind. Now you're all probably wondering, what happened to the boy? Well, the boy actually went with him. Izuku brought him home. Oh. And Izuku is just patching up his wounds with his licks, like a caring mother. Sleep well, you two. Sleep well. And that's about it. This has been part 2 of What If Deku Was a Yokai? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Duckle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and I will see you in the next vid.